It's a spider, but I want to teach you a technique that I use that works for me, because what I struggle with is knowing where to place the dragged handle to know that it's going to make it to the next point. So I have come up with a method that I find helpful, and I want to teach it to you. I'm going to start in the center and work my way around the right side, and I'm going to do the copy, paste, and reflect technique so I don't have to do it twice. All right, let's grab our pen tool, and I'm going to zoom in as I go so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to start here in the center, and I'm just going to go up. And then I know I'm going to have to go from here to here, so I'm going to take my pen there and see if I can get myself to arch it. And I'm just going to kind of glide it along until I get it as close as I can. And then I don't want to have to deal with this, so I'm going to go ahead and click back on the center and start over. So I'm still dragging, I'm just not dealing with the tail, that handle. And for me, it works out better. Maybe to some other people it doesn't, but I find it to be helpful. Command Z, I should have arched it first. Click in the middle. And then I'm going to come way up here to the top. Sometimes this can get a little out of hand, so I went a little too high. I was getting a little ambitious. Let's go ahead and start in the center. My line was getting too big. Actually, that's even too big. Let's start even smaller than that. So I tried to keep less anchor points. That's my goal. I want the least amount of anchor points, but sometimes you just need to click a couple extra times. All right. This one I think I can arch. Let's see. Could be better. Let's try halfway again. Oops. Start back up here. Halfway. Come back to the center. And if you screw up, just do Command Z. And the beauty of this is I can come back and fix my anchor points. They're completely editable. So if I need to change something, if I thought I was on the right path and I was doing the right thing, I can always come back and change it and fix it. Doesn't look great. Let's go here to the center. And the pen tool, even though we're using it in Illustrator, you're going to be using it in Photoshop. Use it in Photoshop for drawing, but you also do a lot of selecting in Photoshop because it's more photo-based. Well, it is photo-based. And it gives you the option to really get some good selections. So practicing it in Illustrator is going to benefit you in Photoshop when you're done, or for next semester. I'm almost to the center. Once I get to the center, I don't have to do the other side, which is really nice because this is a lot of work. Coming back to that center. I like that option. Purists that use the pen tool might disagree with me, but I like it. You can move these too eventually. So I'm going to go in and fix my mistakes before I commit to doing the other side. That way, everything is aligned and ready to go. big lines here. So. And once you learn how to use this, you can use it to trace anything. So any sketch you bring into Illustrator, you can use it on. Oh, so close. Almost there. And then I can do cleanups. Okay, I've made it. So I'm gonna grab my white arrow and I'm gonna click on the anchor points that I feel I need to edit. And I'm going to move the handles. So I'm gonna adjust these. Okay, I'm fairly happy with this. I'm not too happy with this one right here. So let's zoom in there. Let's see what I can do. I want to flatten it out better. Let me see if I can delete it and just redraw. There we go. I was arching my handle too much. Okay, and then there. Okay, so this doesn't look good either. I don't like that. Oops. Double click on those anchors before you move them so that you don't end up actually moving the whole thing, which is what I just did. Okay, with the black arrow, not the white, the black, because you want everything to be selected. You're gonna go ahead and select it. You're gonna copy, paste to the front, and reflect like we've done before. Click OK, and then move this over with the Shift key. And that pink line will tell you they're lined up with each other. And then you're gonna select it, and you're gonna join. And then if you wanted to, you could fill it in with black. There, nice. And if we turned off the template, you would have yourself a spider. Okay, if you want to color your Batman also, you can do the same thing. And you're ready to turn this in. Any of these, you can go back and change the color, so it's really up to you what you want to do with it. Okay, so File, save as an Illustrator file, and then you're going to export it or save it to your cloud, and then you're going to export it as a ping. Export as a ping to your downloads. I'm going to choose desktop, but you're going to choose downloads. And there you go.